That's the question. How do you see human rights? How do you view what your basic human rights are? Because that's what you're fighting
Well,
for.
but this is the thing. I'm still fighting for my right to have a legal identity. I've been relegated by the South African legal system into the status as an undesirable. I'm an undesirable Jew because I don't conform to a specific version of Judaism according to the state. So I'm still fighting for my fundamental rights to access my rights to be considered human. I'm not considered a human being. I'm considered an absurdity by the court. The court, for instance, took exception to my characterization, my self-identification as a black person, as a person of color, as a result of my assimilation into the colored community during apartheid. I experienced the egregious apartheid system because of the Group Areas Act, the aftermath of the Morality Act, in which coitus between mixed race couples, the law did not provide any space for mixed race couples to actually be together. So even though the Immorality Act was repealed in 1995, it would take until much later in 1990 for the Group Areas Act to be repealed. So effectively, de facto, I was breaking the law, and as a result, I've experienced the perniciousness of that system. Essentially, I've been sectioned by the apartheid system, by those laws, cutting me into bits and pieces. And those laws continue to have this pernicious nature where people continue to assert the right to distinguish human beings on the basis of a pseudo-scientific system known as eugenics. There's a very interesting story of how the Nazi Fisher tools used for race classification in Nazi Germany were adopted and used by South Africa as late as the late 70s. And you should probably go to the University of Stellenbosch to discuss their latest research and findings in regard to the connection of Nazi Germany to the apartheid system.